All right, now pleased to be joined by none other than Oscar Tshiebwe, the National Player of the Year in every category, and the guy I fell in love with. I will tell you that last year when I came out to Lexington, Oscar, and talked to you and spent some time with you, I really did fall in love with you because you didn't stop smiling. That was the big thing for me, is you never stop smiling, and it's an awesome trait. But I know you had a recent knee procedure. How are you feeling after that, first of all?
I feel good. There was nothing really needed. I could play with it as I needed to. The coach you say, because there was something they got just clean up. It was just clean up because it was losing body up there. Coach you say, just let it clean up, Oscar. We don't need you to go in pain and swelling. But I'm good. I told coach, I don't even feel that much pain. So let me just keep him pushing. The only thing he pushed us to go get that knee procedure was swelling, because coach did not want me to be pushing with swelling. But I'm feeling great. I'm out of practice.
He probably just wanted you to take some days off from practice. Probably the only way he could do it.
Because in practice, I was killing everybody. Nobody could not stop me in practice. So maybe you remember
last year. Hey, do you remember last year? I think I asked you that, and you said nobody else gets any rebounds in practice.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you led the country in rebounding, which you told me you were going to do last year, and I wasn't sure. I kind of walked away saying maybe, but let's see. You did it. You didn't just lead the country in rebounds. You also averaged 17.5 points a game. You won every single National Player of the Year award. So the big question that everybody's asked you is, why are you back in college? Why are you back?
That is a good question. So I'm the type of person, I don't really do what I think is good for me. I always ask God instruction, and I always listen to many people advice, and I bring others advice to God to see what God is saying. I went up in mountains. There's one mountains up in Kentucky. So before I make my decision, I went to spend the time fasting and pray. Like I wanted to hear from God. One thing God told me, I'm not done with you in college basketball, because you want me to be like, not just to be the head of college basketball, but to inspire many people to get to know who God is, and to know that with God, you can do more than even you can imagine. Like I came to Kentucky and never had a dream to become a National Player of the Year, but I had a dream to become a national leading rebounder, and I did. That's what I say. So God is not done with me. Many people say, why can you do more than what you just did? I say the only limits you have in your life is what you place in front of you. But in life, there's not a limit. I can do beyond what I would accomplish. If you can just push harder, you can do more. So,
how much, Oscar, did St. Peter's lead also to you coming back, and how much is that taste in your mouth still, that bad taste in your mouth from that loss?
It's still bad. The one is the reason why it make me come back too, because I did not want to end my college career beating by school. That's everybody gonna say, this is how you end the career. No, I say no. I'm going back. That make me focus. Now they make me know that it don't matter who you're going against. Anybody can beat you. Yeah. Anybody can put you down. You just gotta lock in, stay focused. Like even right now, I tell my teammates, I told coach, first of all, I start with coach. Coach, if we really want to accomplish something great this year, you have to play people who are going to help us to win a championship, to win the games. Even me, coach, if I don't help you, I get to the point I start becoming selfish. Take me out, because I don't care about the team. I want you to play people who are going to help us to win. And I told my teammates, I don't care if you were number one ranked in high school, you were this, you were this. You have to bring something to the table to help us, because I did not come back again to win a National Player of the Year. If God give it to me, I will thank him and I give all the glory back to him. But I came back for one reason, to bring something that is gonna give many people gonna benefit from it. That's what I'm here for.
What does the number 9 mean to you, Oscar?
Number 9 means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It means it's gonna bring a lot of joy to many people. You're gonna bring a lot of joy. Even the people who might walk on my team, they're gonna look one day in life. Look, there's my name on that number 9. I was in the team. Instead of just come here and just say I'm going to Kentucky to try to do this to go pro. If you come here for that mind, then you're not coming, you're not part of with us. I'm saying number 9 means a lot. It's something it's gonna be in school forever. They're gonna talk about it forever. And every time somebody look the number 9, they're gonna remember all of our names. That's why we say, I mean, it's a lot. I'm working for it. I'm not even come back here. Even I know we have so many good players. I believe I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do great, but this year is a year I'm focusing more to trying to help my team win, to go forward. Even I'm happy not to do good, but my team to win. I'm happy with that.
You want to win that 9th national title for
Yeah.
Kentucky. So a year ago when we did talk, it's funny because you went from a guy that nobody really knew about a year ago. Let's face it, like you were anonymous to probably everybody outside Morgantown, West Virginia, for the most part. Nobody knew who you were. Nobody knew how good you were. How has life changed for you from a year ago to now? How crazy is it? What's the biggest difference, you know, that's changed in your life now?
Life has changed for me, big time. Another thing I always try to tell people is always believe in yourself. There's some people, sometimes there are many people who don't believe in you, but you know you got something in you can expose to the world and people. Don't just listen to the advice of many people. They talk to you about how they see you today. You gotta do things about how big is your God and everything has put in you. God has put it everything, every good things in every human body, every human person. It's up to you to make a great decision. You can expose that to the world. I went to West Virginia. I love it. Great people too. But with God, I feel like that was not where He wanted me to be. And I came here, I transferred, and many people say many bad things. Many fans were killing me. Social media attacked me in every angle. I was just calling my mom on the phone with my mom. My mom, she would just give me courage. Oscar, keep on going, keep on going. I did not give up. Without giving up, God always had something good in my life. And I came here with the mindset, I'm the best. I'm good. You gotta speak a good thing in your life and it's gonna happen. I will lead this. I will do this. I'm gonna help teams one day to win a championship. My dream is to win like NCAA championship one day before I go pro. Even coach against, I told coach, I want to win a championship before I go and I go in the NBA. I decided to go back to school to help them. After my sophomore year, my freshman year, I wanted to go pro.
Good.
But I decided to come back to school because that year was shut down with the COVID. We could not play.
Right.
So I decided to go back in school to help them win the championship. And things did not go well. And I just leave. So I came here too, we did not win. So I decided to come back again. So I'm just letting God to lead me and God will take me. Whatever, if you will never give up on one thing you've been praying for, God will always gonna give it to you. No matter what, He will give it to you. So I believe God will help us to win the championship.
So you mentioned your mother.
Yes.
And with NIL, you've really been able to help your family back home in the Congo, right? I mean, how? Explain to me a little bit about some of the things you've been able to do for your family at NIL, because a lot of people think NIL isn't great, right? A lot of people kind of talk about the negatives about NIL, but you've got a lot of positives that have come out of it.
Absolutely. A lot of good things happened for me through NIL, and I'm very grateful. I thank God because it's not allowed to many people. And I've been able to take care of my family, my mom, my brothers, my sisters. I'm trying to see the best I can to help my mom to come here. So because she can come in, they can take care of her because sometimes she grew up with, we don't have a really medical care back home. One of my mom to come in so they can treat her and everything. NIL is good. It benefits from it. Like it's dependent on hard work. The hard work, the more you put in, that's what you're gonna receive. If you don't really put in the hard work, don't expect something great to happen. Because for me, I feel like all these things happening is my work harder and by trusting in God. And God is opening doors. NIL is not bad because it's saving like me, right now. I used to worry. I used to have a lot of weight. I used to beg people to help my family. I don't need to do that no more. Now I'm just focused, weight on my shoulder, not anything. I'm just playing basketball. We had a pro day. All these pro people say, wow, Oscar has got better. So I think NIL is good. I just tell people, like I can tell people to keep working harder and trust God in every situation. Put him first. Put him first in everything you do, and he will help you.
So you mentioned the NBA, the pro day, and
Yes.
last year after the year, again, you're dominant. You're the best player in the country in college, and then you get the feedback from the NBA about your game.
Yes.
What was your reaction when they told you, hey, maybe you're a second round pick, you got to work on this, this, and this? What was your reaction when they told you that you weren't going to be a first round pick?
My reaction was, when some people tell you, for me, I love people so much. Sometimes I choose not just to accept whatever they are telling me. I choose to take a time and receive what God is saying, because what God is saying, it always comes to reality. They have motivated me to work hard. If you say, if you might be second round, because I want to be, my dream is to be in the first round. No matter what I'm trying to do, I pray God to say, no matter what, God, I'm gonna give up. If I'll be in the gym for 24 hours for me to be in the first round, I will be. And one day I will get drafted in the first round. So when they tell me that, they just motivated me, because I know whatever they told me I am, that's not where I want to be. I want to be in the first round. So I went to work. I just walk. I just be in the gym sometimes at 4 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning. Just walk. Tell me the stuff they need me to work on. I work on it. Especially this year too. When I look at my name at the end of the year, at the end of the year, it was in the second round, no first round. That's it. Don't just give up on your dream. Don't make a permanent decision like on the situation. It just not gonna last forever. But you gotta make sure, always fight. Always fight. The time, like Martin Luther King, he always say this, he motivated me. The time is always right to do the right thing and to work at it. So I feel like that feedback helped me just to say, oh, this is where I am. They need to me here, me to be here, but I'm right here. I will work harder so I can get there. They motivated me. That feedback is good because they tell you where you are. But that is not. But sometimes too, that's because people say this is where you are. It don't mean that's where God say you are. You might be somewhere else when God is list. I believe in God's list. I'm in a different place. In the people's list, I'm in different. But I'm gonna just go with the God's list because it's the best.
So I heard you were beating some guys off the dribble.
Right.
You were stepping out a little bit. Have you gotten Cal to let you take threes? Are you going to be jacking threes out there or no?
I was trying to shoot a threes. The problem, he just brought so many shooters in my team, and I feel bad to trying to go out there and make it threes all the time. We got people who not missing in the practice. You catch him,
Let
but
CJ, hey, let CJ shoot the threes, right? And
I
Antonio.
That's what I said. You got CJ, you got Antonio, you got all those kids shooting threes.
Yeah.
For me, let me just catch the ball and let me get assists, kick to them on the corner, everything. Like if they need me to make a threes, Coach Capel as a coach, because I'm working and I'm shooting 1,000 threes every single day. So I'm a work on that. If they can't make them, then I'm stepping up. But like I know what I do is the best to help the team. Maybe if NBA, whatever they're gonna need me in the future NBA to make it threes, I'll make it three. But in college, if I get a chance to make it one again, two again, I will shoot it. But that's not what I'm focusing for. What I'm focusing on is to try to do my job so well so I can help my team to win.
I want to know, after you're done playing, you speak 6 languages. People don't realize that. But what do you want to do? You know, hopefully you're going to play basketball for the next 10, 12 years, make a lot of money, do what you love. But what do you want to do after you're done playing basketball, Oscar?
God has blessed me with 6 languages, and I want to learn more languages. After I finish, I want to travel to many countries and to go preach. I want to be a preacher. I want to speak. I want to inspire the world to give example what God has done in my life. And I want to just go motivate them everywhere. God is like, I always tell people, God is like a businessman. He want to work with many people. But if you don't partner with him, he won't help you. So I want to tell people, go partner with God. Go partner with him. He will help you. Look, he helped me. I'm good. My business, me and him is working. So that means it's going to work for you too. So that's why I want to help a lot of people with that.
Last question I have for you. What's the most, you are always smiling. Again, you're always happy. You always seem happy. What's the most adversity that you faced in your life, Oscar? What's something that has really made you a stronger person that you've had to go through that was very difficult for you to overcome?
Yeah, the one thing, that transition, I faced a lot of things because I came here in a difficult life. I came here as a 15. My mom, she had no money to take care of me. And I grew up without no money. They used to send some of us to school, some of us stay at home because they did not have money to afford it. And I came to America. I went through a lot. I went to this school that's kind of like orphanage school. So like they expecting people to donate it so they can help us. So I came here without money. I struggle a lot, and and I just and to my transition to school, you have to be a man to make those decisions. There was a pain, stressful, anxiety, many things. You look back home, my mom calling me for money. My brother's calling me for money. They might call you, somebody's in the hospital, they need emergency money. You are so young, you don't know what to do. Depressed, anxiety, many, many things. So I went through a lot. I went through hell, like life like hell. But it was good, and I thank God for it because through those situations, and I grew, and he got me to where I am today. So I just want to tell people, many people are struggling with all those situations today. Just be strong. The most important is come trying to get close to God because he said, bring all those to me and I will help you. So one thing I'm making the best decision, it was to try to bring all those things I was going through to him, and he was helping me. And now he's changing every situation from bad to good.
I really appreciate you taking the time. Again, it's always good to see you. Feel better. I know. Take a couple more days off, and you know you're going to need it. It's a long season. You know that. You gotta pace yourself a little bit, Oscar. But you're everything that's good about college basketball. I mean that. I mean that sincerely. As good a player as you are on the court, you're a better person off the court.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So hopefully I'll see you at Champions Classic for sure here in a few weeks. And again, great visiting with you. All right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.